If you're a bit unsure about what to wear this spring-summer and all the trends are confusing you, please keep watching because I've got you covered. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. For anyone new here, my name is Kelly and I'm a personal shopper and stylist. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful to have you here watching. I hope you love it and I hope you go and hit that subscribe button and join the family. Today we are going to be talking all about the spring-summer fashion must-haves. Some of them will be a little bit along the lines of what is trending at the moment, but some of them are just pieces and items that I love wearing and love having in my wardrobe. So we're going to be talking accessories, shoes, outfits, different clothing items. Just to specify, for anyone watching from overseas, I am here in South Africa, so we are currently in our winter season and we are going into our spring-summer. So hopefully this video will still be useful for all of you guys over that side, because I know you are still in the end of your summer season. Right guys, grab your cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of Prosecco, glass of champagne, whatever you are wanting, and let's talk fashion must-haves for spring-summer 2025. So the first thing we are going to talk about today is denim. Denim, my favorite thing in the world. I think I must be the biggest die-hard denim fan out there. It is just a fabric, and jeans are just items that I love wearing year-round. So I had to give them a mention. And in particular, I wanted to talk to you guys about the barrel jeans. I just think they are the most flattering fit for so many different body shapes, and I think particularly ladies who are smaller in the waist, they really accentuate the waist. And if you are bigger or curvier on your bottom half, the barrel jeans are going to be your best friend, because they sort of barrel out, they hide all that sort of area. I honestly just could kiss the person who ever invented them, because I think they are so flattering. They are by far my favorite style of jeans. I have invested heavily, as I'm sure you guys will have already seen from my videos. I love barrel jeans, and I think what's nice about them is they are also, because they are baggier, that more relaxed fit, they are easier to wear in the spring-summer months when the weather is warmer. We don't want skin-tight things, especially skin-tight thick denim. No thank you, we don't want to be sweating, we want to be looking fabulous, and I think the barrel jeans are just the perfect denim for the warmer months. Also, what we might have already seen in stores is this asymmetric element to denim, and as much as yes, that is a little bit trend-led, I do agree. I think it is such a nice, subtle, different element to a pair of jeans, and because it's just on the sort of zip area, I think even when the trend has passed, it's such a subtle difference that I think even if you do invest in this trend, you will still be able to wear it time and time again. The next thing that I am so excited to talk about, and that I absolutely love wearing, especially now as the weather is getting warmer, is waistcoats. And I just think a waistcoat is such a beautiful tailored piece of clothing to have in the wardrobe. I feel like it's very much a capsule wardrobe piece, especially if it is in neutral colors that you can mix and match with so many pieces in your wardrobe. And I just think instead of wearing a tank top that is just simple and plain, as well, there is nothing wrong with a tank top, and these are very useful items to have in our wardrobe, but I'm just saying, as something a little bit more elevated, a waistcoat is such a great piece to have in the wardrobe. Just the button detail and the tailoring to these items just gives that little bit extra to your outfit, and I just am in love with them. You'll see here that I am wearing a beautiful yellow one. This was from Forever New last year. We're going to be seeing waistcoats in all different shapes and sizes, and I must say that I love wearing them in all different shapes and sizes. I have cropped ones, I have the one shoulder ones that only have, one shoulder. I've got the longer line ones like the yellow one that you are seeing here. they have become so creative with waistcoats, and I love that. I just think they are, again, a really versatile piece and just an elevated basic piece. And I think they are also so easily dressed up. You can really smarten them up. I just love them. I really love them, and this is a piece that I'm so excited for. I have been wearing a few of my waistcoats through the winter and layering them with long sleeves underneath and that sort of thing, but I think there's nothing sexier than showing a little bit of arm and wearing your waistcoats just as they are. The next thing we are going to discuss is silk scarves. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen these all over Pinterest, all over catwalks, all over magazines. They have been around for sure, and this is something new to me personally. Before this year, I didn't really have a silk scarf. I wasn't wearing them regularly, so this is definitely more of a trend piece for me. But I feel like if you just have one in your wardrobe, that's all you really need. I have picked one, as you'll see here, in quite neutral tones. It's got a very subtle, almost like animal print vibe to it. I just love this one because it honestly goes with so many things in my wardrobe. I'm very much a neutral dresser, so I have very much got a capsule wardrobe, and I feel like this silk scarf really, really goes with so many of my pieces. And what I love about the silk scarf trend is that you can wear the scarf in so many different ways. You will see here that I've worn it around my neck, I've worn it on my bag. You can even wear it around your waist as almost like a waist belt, which I think is so super cool. Very cool girl style for sure. You can wear it as a headband. You could wear it in as a, like as a scrunchie or tie it into your ponytail. I mean, the list is endless. You can get so creative with a silk scarf, and as I said, all you need is just one. It doesn't have to be anything too expensive. You don't have to heavily invest and get one in every color, but just one, and just try and wear it in a few different ways. It just adds a little bit of character to your outfits, and as I said, when you are more of a neutral dresser like me, it's these little accessories that really create that interest, create a little bit of character to your outfit, and really sort of bring the whole outfit together. Moving on to suede. Yes, suede. I am so happy that suede is not going anywhere for the warmer months. Yes, it is very much a warmer, more wintry fabric, but I think that as well as it being more for the winter months, it looks so beautiful, contrasted against a beautiful bohemian summer dress or raffia handbags or anything like that. It just creates such a beautiful, almost like juxtaposition between all the different fabrics, and that's exactly it. It really brings in a beautiful texture to your outfit. This beautiful one that you will see in the cutaways as well, that I'm actually wearing right now, is from Poetry. If you have watched my Poetry Come Shopping With Me, for anyone overseas, Poetry is a South African brand. They have beautiful pieces, and I did a Come Shopping With Me there, and I absolutely fell in love with this jacket. This was the first thing I tried on. It was the first thing that I saw in the store. It definitely is an investment piece, especially if you are going to be buying genuine suede. So this one is genuine suede, but it feels heavenly, and it is just so rich and decadent, and as I said, really adds that richness, that texture to your outfits. So I am so in love with this one, and you will see here that I've worn it with the shirt and the neck scarf, tying in all these little things that I'm loving wearing at the moment. And then also it looks so beautiful, as I said, with just a simple summer dress. You could wear this with white linens and that would look beautiful, but I think it's very much ties into and gives a nod to this boho chic bohemian kind of trend that is huge at the moment. And I must say, I'm not mad about it. I'm really actually enjoying this trend. I've never been huge into florals or paisley patterns or anything like this, but this dress that you see that I'm wearing, I have had probably since my early 20s. So we're talking about 15 years now, and I've kept it in my wardrobe, and here we are again. It's trending again. So it just shows you don't have to have a lot of the trends, but even if you just invest in one piece here and there, the trends will come back around and you'll still be able to wear it. So I am so in love with this jacket, and I feel like it is the most perfect transitional piece, going from, you know, spring into, well, end of winter into spring, and then probably I'll still be able to wear it early summer or on a cold or chilly summer evening maybe. But I just think it is a really beautiful item. I'm so happy with it, and I know I'm going to get so much use out of it. The birds agree. They are having a big chat about it as well. And I don't know if you can see, but these first 4 trends are very much a nod to this Western vibe that we've been seeing through the year, and it's definitely continuing into the spring summer. I do have this suede bag that I got from Zara. It's a perfect match to this jacket. The shades are almost identical, and I like that I can remove the strap and use it as a clutch, as you will have seen in the cutaways. And I just think it is, again, just a really useful piece. The color is perfect for summer. This even paired with, you know, summer whites and that sort of thing. It's just a really, really great piece, and I'm loving all my suede pieces. And we're still going to see a lot of suede through spring, summer, in the form of, as I said, bags, shoes, different accessories, jackets, shirts, lots of different things. So I'm very happy about that. Let's talk about beautiful color and what colors are sort of being worn this spring, summer. And if you haven't yet watched my 2025 fashion trends video, I'll put that up on screen for you guys if you are interested. Some of these colors are obviously trend-led, and others are just colors that I love and am wearing at the moment and really enjoying wearing. So the first one we're going to discuss is buttermilk yellow. It is my absolute favorite color. Since I've told you I'm a very neutral dresser, this is one color that I cannot get enough of, and I've had to stop myself from overbuying it because I just think it is the most beautiful color. It's such a happy color, and it's also subtle enough to sort of blend in with all your neutral tones and almost be a neutral itself. It kind of lends itself to a cream sometimes, depending on the tone of the yellow. But I just think it is the most beautiful, most flattering, happy, summery, spring color. I love it. The next color that I am loving at the moment is powder pink, and I just want to specify, not Barbie pink. Barbie pink is not my thing. It's too bright, it's too out there, it's too hard to match, it doesn't go into a capsule wardrobe. But a beautiful, soft, powdery baby pink is definitely something that I am going to have a piece or two of this season. So you'll see here that I'm wearing a beautiful powder pink shirt, and I love a shirt as a piece to get when you are wanting to inject some color into your wardrobe, because I feel like you can wear it in so many different ways, and even though it's just one piece, you can get away with almost wearing it in so many different ways that it looks like different outfits. So with a shirt, you can wear it as I have here, a little crop underneath, worn open. You could even wear a sort of longer full length tank top or vest top. You could wear it buttoned up, you could wear it buttoned up and tucked in, or half tucked in, half tucked out. The list is endless. I won't keep going on about it, but it's a really good piece to invest in if you are looking to inject a little bit of color into a neutral wardrobe. The next color I'm loving is baby blue, and this is a color I've always liked and always worn, because I also feel like this shade of blue can very much be almost a neutral tone. When we look at denim blue, denim goes with everything. Again, blue is such a flattering color on, if not everyone, but most skin tones and most people's coloring. And I just think it is such a soft, pretty color, and it really flatters light eyes. So if you have lighter eyes like me, green or blue eyes, blue really helps to make them pop. So another reason I love blue. Some other pastel-y colors that are definitely very much on trend at the moment, but I don't have a lot of in my wardrobe, is a pale green. So either a cooler tone like minty green, or something that we are hearing a lot about that they are naming pistachio. And I love both greens. I think both are stunning, and again, I love these more muted colors, and we definitely like seeing a comeback of pastel tones, which I love. I much prefer the softer, more muted colors than very bold, bright, out there color when I am dressing. The last color that we're going to discuss and that I am so happy is sticking around is chocolate brown. I invested heavily in chocolate brown for winter, so I am very happy and relieved that chocolate brown is not going anywhere for summer. And I just think it is such a beautiful color, even with your summer whites or even with all your pastel neutral colors. Brown just adds that sort of oomph, that definition that your outfit might need. You know, when you are wearing a very pale tonal outfit, sometimes it can be a little bit wishy-washy, and you want to actually add something a little bit more, a little bit of definition to your outfit. And I feel like chocolate brown is a dark enough color to do that without being black and being too harsh, if you know what I mean, for summer, for all of our summer colors and tones and outfits. I also feel that chocolate brown is a dream color combo with baby blue, with buttercream yellow, and even with pastel pink. I think it pairs so beautifully with them, so I'm so excited to make some really cool outfits for the coming seasons. Something else I've recently been really enjoying and that I'm so excited to wear for the up and coming spring summer seasons is espadrille shoes, and in particular the brand Tony Pons. I have done some work with this brand. I was so lucky to be able to work with them. They are an amazing high-end brand. All their shoes are made in Spain and they are handcrafted. The attention to detail is absolutely amazing. And when I tell you that these shoes are style married to comfort, I could not be more honest. They are so comfortable and they honestly go with everything. When they make them, they use breathable cottons and really soft leathers, and they really pay attention to detail, and the care that goes into crafting them is just amazing. So as much as I love the shoes, I love the story behind, you know, how they make them, and I think they've been making them for something like 75 years. So these shoes are really, really good quality, and they have been around for a long time. And these are not so much trending, I would say, at the moment, but they are, if you were to invest in a pair of these shoes, I would say they are very much shoes that you could wear time and time again. A good wedge, a good, flat espadrille. They never go out of fashion, and they are, as I said, super comfortable, super versatile to wear. I just love them. Following on from the espadrilles, I thought the perfect handbag to go with them would be the Raffia handbag, and I can't tell you how much use I get out of this handbag in spring summer. It's just firstly the most perfect color. It complements all your whites and neutrals. You could even wear these with, you know, your buttercream yellows and your baby blues. It would really work so well. And I love this little one. It's got a little gold clip handle, and it's just so simple. But I love Raffia bags in all different styles, sizes. I have this one with the tan straps and little pocket in the front as like a bigger, more relaxed kind of everyday bag. I even have a slightly smarter one I don't have down here with me, but I just think Raffia bags are such a great accessory for the spring summer season. So if you don't have one in your wardrobe, definitely think about finding a nice one. Again, you don't have to invest and go and buy the most expensive one. You can get really, really great ones on the high street. This one is actually from Zara, and this big one is from Woolworths, which is a store here in South Africa. Both were not overly expensive, so I just think they are such a great accessory, and these are bags that I use every single spring summer, so just one that I wanted to mention. Finally, just a few accessories to chat to you about that I'm really loving as well. So the resin bangles have honestly caught my eye. These are bangles that I'm absolutely loving wearing at the moment. I got this little pack of 3 from Zara recently actually, and I just think they're so beautiful. Again, like, they are such perfect summer colors. They go with all the neutrals, and they really just add that little bit of character, that little bit of something extra to your outfit. They are very much trending at the moment, and they are, I would say, very much part of the maximalist more is more trend that I'm not the biggest fan of. As I'm sure you know by now if you have been watching me for a while, I'm very much minimal, chic, simple. That's my kind of vibe. I'm not into, you know, bag charms and fuss and lots going on in an outfit. For me, less is more, 100%. But as I said, because I am that way inclined, I am also not afraid to indulge in a little bit of a trend here or there, or inject a little bit of color, or a different accessory here or there. So I definitely love the bangles. I think they add a really beautiful element to an outfit, and I just think when you are wearing something so simple, they are the outfit. They make the outfit. Just as they are, I wouldn't layer necklaces and bangles and go all out. I would kind of just let the bangles do the talking with my outfit. And finally, the last accessory that I wanted to discuss with you is sunglasses. And I feel like sunglasses can really also make an outfit. You can be wearing something so simple, put on a fabulous pair of sunglasses, and boom, your outfit is made. And in particular for the spring-summer season, I am absolutely loving my Celine sunglasses. And again, you don't have to invest, you don't have to get anything expensive, but what I love about these is the gold. I just think the gold on them, and you will have seen me wear in the cutaways, just really makes your jewelry pop. It'll bring out your earrings that you're wearing, it'll bring out the gold watch you're wearing, or the rings, or whatever jewelry you're wearing. It kind of is almost like a jewelry element, especially in the gold. And if you're not a gold wearer, you don't wear gold jewelry and you prefer silver, do possibly get a nice silver pair of sunglasses. I just think in the summer, you know, when we are wearing we don't have the option of layering a lot of clothes and getting an effect from an outfit with lots of layers. We have to think about really doing well with our accessories, because we are wearing much less layers. And to create more interest in our outfit, the accessories is what does that for us in the spring-summer months. So I love sunglasses, I love jewelry. I just think it can make an outfit. So for the moment and for the time being, these are the accessories that I'm really loving. Sunglasses, bangles, jewelry. I kind of just wear, you know, much of a muchness most days. Love gold jewelry, but I feel like these couple of accessories really make things pop when you put them with an outfit. And just like that, we have come to the end. I really hope you enjoyed me sharing all the things that I am loving at the moment for the up and coming spring-summer season. And if you are overseas, I hope this video has still been helpful if you are still in the tail end of your summer season. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, as always, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will be so grateful. And if there are any other video ideas that you would like me to film in terms of styling or where to go shopping, please let me know. I would be so open and happy to do that for you. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.